Ozanix, famous rock star. Do you know if our viewers, these lovely people on the other side of my camera, were to switch over to channel 44, they could watch Jubal from 1956. It stars Glenn Ford and Ernest Borgnine, and it's a well-acted tale of a young drifter and the trouble he finds on a large ranch. Sounds like it is not better than what we are offering here tonight. Pterodactyls. There's no way. Go ahead, switch. Look on your channel. There's nowhere you can go where you will find pterodactyls tonight, except on Creature Features, right?
And they're flying all over the place, grabbing up the cowgirls.
Right. No, and what would they call pterodactyl manure? Jurassic bird turds?
Yeah.
Something like that. Welcome back to the show. We are joined by the wonderful Ozanix, and our old-time viewers, our veteran viewers, know you because you were on, what was it, Dr. Phil?
Oh, God, no.
Donahue?
No.
No, what was that show you were on?
Jerry Springer a few times.
Jerry Springer. He's been on Jerry Springer, but only because he has such an outrageous act with his band.
What was it, Judge Judy? And also Ripley's Believe It or Not, Howard Stern.
My goodness.
A couple of those.
So you need to do some Googling. How much of this can we find on YouTube?
I'd say about 90%.
Right.
Yeah.
And all of these people were fascinated with your ability to
puke at will, different colors.
Right. So it's
30 feet.
It's part of your skit. It's the Skitzo of it's the skit of Skitzo, right?
Right. Yeah.
It's sort of like your nom de plume.
Yeah.
Right? Something like that. All right, we won't talk about that. However, if Livingston walks by, he becomes quite concerned each time you come by because he's afraid that I shall convince you to do a live demonstration one night and he'll have to deal with the aftermath.
Yeah.
But there'll be none of that tonight, but let's not tell him that because let him think. Let him walk on eggshells for once. We're going to watch Cowgirls versus Pterodactyls. And I added the P because it sounds good with the P.
It's P silent, right?
Yeah. We did a little joke about that on Livingston. He did not like it. Anyways, you've not seen this film yet.
No.
No, it's a good one. It's done by our friend, what's his name?
Josh Kennedy.
Josh Kennedy. He's going to be the next either Steven Spielberg or who's the guy who did the bad movies?
Ed Wood.
Ed Wood. He could be the next Ed Wood, but he's more skilled than Ed Wood.
Yeah.
So. And he just came out with a new film, which looks interesting. But we're showing this one because it's got pterodactyls and cowgirls.
You got to have him on next time.
No, he's going to come out with his next movie for sure.
Yeah.
You heard that, Josh. You better come out. But cowgirls. Cannot go wrong with cowgirls, right? All right, let's start this film. When we come back, we're going to find out what you have been up to, right?
Sure.
All right, off we go. Cowgirls versus pterodactyls. Don't go away. It's a good film. You know, my hair is actually behaving tonight. Good Lord. Look at you. No, that's horrible. I don't know what to say about that. No, I recognize the artist, though. That's a Bart Frescura, if I've ever seen one.
Absolutely.
Now, he's a friend of yours.
Oh, he's a great friend, yes.
And he makes these masks. Those of you who watch our show on the regular will remember we had Bart Frescura on, and he brought a whole legion of these, and he made this one just for you.
Yep, I wear it on stage every now and then.
And what's the reaction of your fans?
Oh, you know, they get creeped out and scream, and I love it.
So, I have a question. If you're wearing this mask as you're performing your song, is this like reverse lip syncing, whereas instead of playing music and moving your lips silently, you are playing music but not moving your lips?
I wear it during the intro, and then I take it off when I sing.
Ah.
Yeah.
No, all right, that would make sense. Now, where do you see? How do you see out of this mask?
Right here.
Oh, above the eye?
Above the eyes.
Above the eyes, right? Because those eyes look bloody and unfunctional. But
Yep.
the teeth, it looks like he just took a large sip of a beverage of some kind. So you were mentioning that Bart is doing Monsterpalooza again.
Yeah, I think in Los Angeles or Pasadena on June 1st.
June 1st, that's coming up soon.
Yeah.
Right. So the Monsterpalooza is a great show because
Yes.
everyone's there, right?
Everybody's there. Have you gone?
I've never been.
Oh, you got to go.
Yes. No. I need to go to Monsterpalooza one time because people say I'm monster looking and I like paloozas. So a guy like me who looks like a monster should go to a palooza at
Absolutely.
Monsterpalooza, right?
Yes.
No, we will someday, but not. It's such a production for us to go anywhere. It's difficult because it's not just me getting in a vehicle and saying, "Oh, here I go to the show." It's like an entire menagerie of people, and then the crew and all this. It's difficult. But one day we're going to get a bus.
Awesome.
We'll have a tour bus
I'll
like
drive.
you do with your band. You'll drive the bus.
Yes.
That'd be wonderful. All right, let's chat during the movie.
right.
All right. In any case, let's get back to this wonderful movie, Cowgirls versus Pterodactyls, and we shall see you on the other side of the break. Cowgirls versus Pterodactyls. This could have been Cowgirls versus Cowboys. That would have been boring. Now, I would not show a film called Cowgirls versus Cowboys because it'd be like, bleh.
Sounds like football.
Exactly. But Pterodactyls, yes, I would. So Josh Kennedy, the one who does this, he's done so many films. He did one called House of the Gorgon, and it had Caroline Munro and then Veronica Carlson.
Awesome.
Right now, and they were in the original Gorgon movie.
Yeah.
And they were in his as well. And he films these in Texas.
That's not far.
No, it's not far.
I can go there.
Well, I was going to suggest that with your skill of vomit on demand, he could use your skills in one of his films. And I know him. He would rewrite a section of the film just to accommodate this particular scene. Because, think about it. You're doing a horror film.
I'm there.
Right?
Yeah.
No. In fact, I said to him one time, what could I do for one of your films? And he said, can you vomit on demand? And I said, no, but I know a guy.
Wow.
So we'll have to hook you up. All right, what do you say we get back to this film? And when we come back, I want to hear about your tour.
Oh, sure.
All right, off we go to Cowgirls and Pterodactyls. We'll see you on the other side of the break.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
I wonder if Cowgirls could actually overtake Pterodactyls. They're using 19th century technology, right? So what if they instead made a new version of this film called Disco Girls versus Pterodactyls? Then they could use modern technology because it's like a future version of this movie, right?
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna send him a text tonight and suggest Disco Girls versus Pterodactyls, right? They could throw their iPhones at them.
And disco
right?
balls.
And disco balls.
Yeah.
Right. No, that's wonderful. All right, so you're doing some shows soon.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Skitzo is going to be up in Casper, Fort Bragg area Sunday, June 2nd.
In Casper, there's a place called Casper. Mm-hmm. It's like ghostly.
Yeah.
How wonderful.
It's called Brutal Palooza. That's the name of the festival.
It's a festival called Brutal Palooza.
Number 6.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah.
Great.
And then
it's like a big venue, I take it, right? With multiple
I think
bands.
it's an auditorium. Yeah.
Right.
Multiple.
Wonderful. What else?
Then a couple weeks later in Ukiah at Thomas Plaza is a big outdoor festival with
Right.
us. And Aunt Smelly?
Is one of the bands.
Oh, yeah.
Anti-smelly. Is
Ant.
this like anti, like against smelly, or is it like auntie-smelly?
Depends on where you're from.
Oh. Well, I'd like to know if I'm going to see people that are against smelly, or if I'm going to see some woman's sisters who's smelly.
Well,
Aunt Smelly.
you're invited. VIP, all of you.
Aunt Smelly. I think I would go just to see Aunt Smelly. I mean, I would go to see you as well, but we need to solve this Aunt Smelly thing. Aunt Smelly in Ukiah.
Yes.
I didn't know about this. We'll chat. All right, what do you say we get back to this film? And when we come back, we're going to find out what you do when you're not playing music. That's right. Off we go to Cowgirls vs. Pterodactyls. Don't go away. We shall see you soon. Dynamite to get rid of pterodactyls. You know, I should have known that, right? Dynamite, that's what you do. What did you think of the film? Oh, she says she would have used plastique and the film would have been over in the first 5 minutes. Well, no, she's advanced from dynamite. Dynamite is like her fallback, backup explosive. She likes plastique because, as she put it, it's small, convenient, and smells better. And it's less volatile, right? Which is good for me. Anyways, what are you up to next, Lance Ozanix?
Well, Skitzo's going to write some new material. We're in the process of doing that right now.
Right.
Maybe a new video,
Nice.
music video. The song that we're going to be doing is called Geordie Morgan.
Geordie Morgan.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's anti-AI and very, like anti-Skynet type.
So you don't like AI?
Well, not if they're going to take over the world.
No, it's not going to take over the world. You're old enough to remember when computers came out. They said the same thing when computers came out. Oh, everything's computerized. It's going to take over the world. And now, what do we use computers for? We use computers to order fast food.
Well, I'm
Like
talking
kiosks.
about robots coming in and
Oh, that's a different thing. No, you should go see Boston Dynamics.
I did.
They have the.
Scary stuff.
Isn't that neat though? It's like a real. She wants one.
Like those dog ones?
No, she wants a dog one. She wants to cover it in fur and send it down to John Provost, the bloke who played Timmy on Lassie, as a collie and infiltrate his lair.
Well, see, that's a nightmare.
She's a nightmare. No, she weaves nightmares. You know, some women just, she weaves nightmares.
Wow.
All right. Well, thank you for coming by, Lance. Next time you're in the neighborhood, you make sure you come visit us.
Absolutely.
Right? And best of luck on your tour. As far as you guys go, thank you for staying up and watching us instead of that Jubal movie. Jubal movie did not have pterodactyls, and we did. So in any case, we hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And don't forget, we love you. See you next time. So, Lance, I'm thinking, as you do this small tour up north, maybe you could use a little help with guitar.
No. But it would be nice if you took Auntie Smelly out on a date.